So keep that butt rubber side down.
Alright, ladies and gents, I'm out on the 390. What a surprise. I'm off to Destination Triumph. They've got an open evening down there, and it's a good excuse for me to try out some new settings on my camera. I'm really very unimpressed with how my last footage came out from this new GoPro Hero 6 that I've got, but I'm also not really that impressed with how the GoPro 5 was coming up. And it's nothing to do with the camera, it's to do with YouTube. They nerf it so much that by the time you get to see it, it looks like some 8-bit thing from the 1980s. Now, I know it's free, but I kind of feel like they nerf it just a little bit too much. They give us 12,000 kilobits on 1080, which is not enough. We need 48,000 to get good quality, that is. So anyway, we've got a sunset, we've got a motorbike. Can't see the sunset very well at the moment, and we've got a nice crisp evening. Now, the majority of this ride is going to be pretty boring because it's all roads like this, and roads like this are pretty sucky to watch as a motovlog. Unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast today, because the bike shop is on the dual carriageway, just about. It's maybe around the corner, but it's on the dual carriageway. Full 480 might be down there, he might not. I think he might be going to a different Triumph dealership to meet up with some other people. So if he's there, hopefully I'll bump into him. But what's really cool is my old man's going down there too. Anyhow, what do you reckon of this camera footage so far? Going through some trees at the moment, and normally that's the worst thing that I have all the blockage from the trees going through all the branches. So are they coming out okay? What about the road down there? Is that blocky? Is that shitty? It's the high speed stuff when the bitrate is changing so fast that it can't keep up with it at the 12,000 kilobits. I mean, 12,000 kilobits is fine for just people vlogs when you're just walking around, but we're doing 60 miles an hour. We need more bits. More bits. The rate of bits is too low. Kind of a bit chilly, but it's not unbearable. I'm dressed up for it, got my thermals on, got my Rukka on, and got my winter gloves on, and I've got my nice knuckle guards to keep my hands out the wind blast. Perfect. Can see the moon. I bet you can't, even on this fancy GoPro. Now, I was having some fun and games trying to get this camera set up yesterday evening, and I was struggling a little bit. This new helmet is not ideal for mounting a camera on it. It's not shabby, but it's not ideal. And I was trying to make a tidier setup, and I think it's actually pointing to the right a little bit, and I can't put it in any tighter with my current setup, I don't think. I did order one of those GoPro ball joints off Amazon last night, and that should turn up tomorrow. Now, are we going to fit all the way down here? Nice. They're not even on the sensor. The lights will never change unless you go on the sensor. If anyone actually ever listens to what I say on these videos, one bit of advice I give you: get yourself some decent winter riding gear. It means February time you can get out on your bike on evenings like this, and the only thing that's a little bit cold is the tips of my fingers. filtering along while singing our song. I don't know the words, doesn't matter. I wonder if he's going to triumph over adversity. Right, I'm just about here, so I'm going to filter left. And here we have Destination Triumph. Let's show you what they've got. Let's go explore.
Mine round, is he?
That weighs nothing at all.
See you then.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Dad.
Likewise.
And it's great to see you at lunchtime as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was lovely. We're kind of going most of the way home the same way, aren't we?
We've got the A24.
Yeah, I'll follow you up there until you peel off.
I'll turn off up the ramp
At Broadbeach, I guess.
or Tesco's, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Alright, I'll follow you up. Well, that was really nice. Met some nice people, had a little chat. Can't see anything, the visor's steamed up, brilliant. Had some lovely bikes here, and I've actually managed to book myself a test ride. So my original plans for tomorrow have now changed. I was going to go down to Portsmouth. I was going to hit the Submarine Museum, but instead of that I shall now take a little test ride on one of their motorcycles. I will let you all guess what it is if you give it monkeys. Bike in front of me is my old man. He's got a Triumph himself, which is one of the reasons we went down there today. He's got one of the new old Bonnevilles, which he really quite likes, and it performs pretty damn well. But the guys down at Destination Triumph are really helpful, really kind. I know they're trying to sell motorcycles, but it's always nice to have friendly biker people selling you bikes, as opposed to people who are just cash people, and they do seem to genuinely be motorcycle enthusiasts. So maybe one day in the future I might get to do some business with them. I also met up with Phil 480 while I was down there, which was awesome to see him again. Yeah, had a little chat with him, which was nice. They unveiled a few lovely little bikes. I wasn't filming inside the shop, so I believe Phil 480 took some footage while he was in there. So do check his channel and check out any of the bikes he had a look at there, because there's going to be some ones there that you might not have seen up close and personal before. I haven't ridden out with my old man for ages. There's a speed camera around here, I better drop down to the speed limit for this stretch. There we go. But yeah, I haven't ridden with my old man for ages. So although this is only a brief little journey, he lives on the left hand side of this dual carriageway, I live on the right hand side of it. So he's going to peel off at some point soon, and I shall then wander the rest of the journey home by myself. I've forgotten how much fun it can be riding with other people. I really need to improve the list of biker mates I've got that I can go for rides with. I absolutely love riding my bike by myself, going off on adventures, doing my own thing. I find it quite rewarding. And I'm so lucky with the job I've got at the moment to have the amount of time I have to be able to go out and just ride my bike. I can go off pretty much anywhere in the country at least once a month if I wanted to. and I'm hoping to do just that once the weather starts to improve and get a little bit of warmth. Go for some longer rides, maybe get B&B up in Scotland or whatever and do some riding up there, all that sort of thing. 2018 is going to be pretty awesome, I think, for me. Really exciting stuff. So 2.7k, is it worth it? Do any of you have monitors that can deal with it? I really don't quite see the point in continuing with 1080-60 unless I can get some kind of improvement in the quality of the videos that I'm posting. I think it's only really on high bitrate situations, like when I'm going through trees in the light and dark sort of situations, as we've seen on my recent videos. But I hate it. I hate to watch it. It looks messy, it looks ugly, and it makes it look like I don't care what I'm putting out, and I really do. I might talk some shit. I might talk a lot of shit. But I do care about what I put out. I don't like putting out rubbish. And I know some of my early videos have quite possibly fallen well and truly under that bracket of rubbish. And I'm hoping 2018 adds an air of quality to the stuff that I share with you. I don't know if you can hear my dad's bike over this one. I can, at times, like at that roundabout there. And it sounds bloody lovely, even with its standard exhaust pipes. It's got a real nice sort of classic noise to it. I feel really lucky to have a dad who's into bikes. Don't go riding with him often, like I say. But to share an interest with him is great. And we were talking about sailing earlier on today. I went round his for lunch earlier. I went down the pub, had a pint, and talked crap about boats for a little bit. And then this evening, gone out and talked crap about bikes for a bit. Pucker, absolutely awesome. I keep looking at the reflector he's got under his number plate there, and it looks like he's got an L plate on. I remember my first introduction to motorbikes. I'd been sitting on the petrol tank of his CB250 or whatever it was that he had at the bottom of the road, and him giving me a lift up with my plastic crash helmet on his way home from work. Good old days of not worrying too much about health and safety and bubble wrap. What an absolutely pucker day. Thanks, Dad. Now he's going to be pulling off in a second, so let's get this car back past me. See you later, Dad. Right, well now I haven't got two headlights to invite in the way. I'm probably going to close this one out. I've had a really fucking day, and I wasn't just involving the bike stuff here, it was the getting out with my dad. Awesome stuff. Great to catch up with Phil. Great to see some lovely bikes down at Destination Triumph in Washington. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to click that like button. If you didn't enjoy this, I don't care, give it a dislike, it's all good, it's all entirely up to you. But whatever you do, please drop in a little comment, let me know what you thought, let me know what you liked and what you didn't. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. It means a lot now, especially with YouTube's new fun and games shenanigans. So if you feel inclined, do click that subscribe button and help my channel grow. It all helps. Right, ride safe, take care, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.
Keep it. Body shot. You know, you gotta keep that bike. Rubber sound down.